play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo-you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo-you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo-you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo-you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo-you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the the subscribe button. Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo you! Like and subscribe, or Boo turn you into candy! Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Boo now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Boo, boo, boo! Hang out with Boo in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo you! Like and subscribe! Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! It's time for more Pokemon XD Coliseum! No, Gale of Darkness. Ugh. It's a sequel to Pokemon Coliseum. Anyway, let's get OBS running so we can start Twitch and get into this game. Boo has been excited to continue this game since we started playing it last week. It was a lot of fun. Hello, Francisco Garcia. Thank you for joining stream. Alright, we're good to go on Twitch. Let's get into the game! Let's see, last time we got all of our Pokemon purified, so we've got basically a team now. Since this is a double battle game, we've got 2 whole teams. Okay, we've got 2 whole sets of Pokemon. And Boo decided that we're gonna go with a kind of like emo edgelord sort of name scheme for all of our Pokemon, so they're all kind of like emo or goth a little bit. Hoping to see if there's any clues about what we're supposed to be doing. Boo is just gonna guess. We're just gonna go to the desert because that's the question mark. Man, this place really gives Boo vibes like why Power Rangers? Why Power Rangers? What's going on? We are sextuplets. We are. We strike terror throughout the land. We are the Hexagon Brothers. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 5. That's it. 5. Are we missing someone? You goober. That's ridiculously impossible. Let me try this time. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. all 6 of these guys are using the same brain cell, and they've only got 1. See, what did I say again? There's someone missing. But anyway, enough. He'll return soon enough, I'm sure. All 6 of you are here. What we need to do, brothers, is this. Lock and load on the suspicious kid. What now? Hey, you brat! This is no kiddie playground. We've been away a while, but this here real estate belongs to Cypher for many years. If you don't quit scurrying about, we'll have to tell your mommy. If you don't want that to happen, then run along home. Really? You're gonna tell Buu's mommy? That's your plan? Who's gonna rock your socks off? That look on your face. It says you're not about to listen and go home obediently. Alright then, I'll play with you to while away the time if you want. Alright, bring it on! Cypher Peon Re-6 would like to battle. Slugma and Houndour. First thing we did is find a shadow Pokemon. Deviant getting rocked. And you're poisoned! Take that! Aww. Go, Claudius. Snag ball! We caught Houndour! Nice. 2 of those could really beat Slugma up. No problem, beat him up. What the? You're not supposed to be tough. I guess it helped to while away some time. We do not have a revive, so unfortunately, that's gonna be it for Deviant for a while. We are gonna put Houndour out in front, though. Deviant might just get a box. Like, all he does is get his butt whooped, and that's kind of annoying. Houndour is at least at a level high enough that he should be able to handle himself for a bit. Somebody's poisoned. It felt like Buu was getting electrocuted. Go on home already, or maybe you're looking to have a battle with me. Yes! Buu fight you! Buu fight all of you! Blue 6. Okay. Buu is starting to understand. Their color determines what type of Pokemon they have. Woohoo! One hit KO! Let's go! Special attack, special defense, and speed +2. Not bad. Spiel! Spiel! Ah? You're kidding! That's not helping very much. Aha! Spiel flinched! Very good. Flinch again, Spiel. Shadow Wave, is that like a water type attack or something? Ooh. It hits everybody! Oh, interesting. Pokemon Go! Huh? Guess, Houndour has to do something too. We gonna snag him! Alright, we got Spiel! That means the battle's over! Uppity brat! Ooh, that was a perfect back roll. When I get serious, the consequences can be really bad. That's why I took it easy on you. Alright, so we just get to have both of those guys in the party. That's cool, because Buu really wanted the water type. That's great. Our team immediately went from 4 to 6. That's really cool. Didn't I tell you to go home? Peon Brow 6. He's got a hoot hoot and a ball toy. The ball toy, huh? Well, we'll catch it, but Buu is not super excited about getting it or anything like that. just trading chip damage back and forth. Let's throw that Pokeball and see how it goes. Go Snack Ball! Oh, he got out! That's the first one that got out, you guys. Hoot Hoot is down. Let's see, can we catch him this time? Nope, he got right back out. Hello, Prinny. Thank you for joining. Oh yes, they are rangers, and they are definitely chaotic. Mighty is not the word that Boo would use to describe them. Intelligent is not the word that Buu would use to describe them. Aha! We wasted a lot of Pokeballs on this ball toy, though. Alright, there we go. Had to get him down to yellow for it to work. He's the first one that broke out of the Pokeball, Prinny. Now you've done it, splat. They are absolutely a bunch of clowns. Unfortunately, they're a bunch of clowns that are doing a pretty good job of exhausting Buu's team. We might not look it, but we are busy. But do you want to play anyway? Well then, this is what I'll do. Peon Yellow 6. Electrike and Chinchou. None of these are Shadow Pokemon. That's okay, the third one might still be. Oh, there is? That's so good, because we're gonna run out of potions before we can do anything about this. Why would you use Water Gun against the water Pokemon? You surely know something electric, don't you? Alright, Chinchou down. Mareep! Who like Mareep? Ampharos is a great Pokemon. And it's a Shadow Pokemon too. Yay! We're gonna get the Mareep. Is one of Buu's favorite Pokemon. It's one of those Pokemon that, like, it's not a starter, but it could just as easily have been a starter. It's got 3 forms, the typing is good, it's pretty tough. Wooloo is okay, but Wooloo is just a sheep. Mareep is a sheep that can shock you, and it has 3 forms. Buu like Pokemon that could sub in for starter type Pokemon even though they're not starters. Yeah, that's cool. Ember! It remembered Ember! Finally, do something that's not Shadow! Go, 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 go! Actual damage now, let's go! Yes! That's very true. That's very true. Sometimes Buu just like, this Pokemon looks cool. Buu want this. Buu always felt that way about Mawile? Mawile just looks cool. It broke out. It was never really that useful. Aron, Laron, and Aggron are not the greatest Pokemon ever, but Buu always get one because they look great. They look like some kind of Metal Godzilla family, and Buu like it. Come on! Hello, Bryce Harris! Thank you for joining! Andara got paralyzed. We're cutting it real close here now. We got that one. Hello, Anonymous. Thank you for joining stream. We try to look busy, but actually we have nothing to do. It's not like we need to worry about any enemies in this desert. Healing machine? Healing machine? Healing machine? None of these look like healing machines, Prinny! It's inside the base! Why is your name anonymous? Oh crap! Eight? His name is Perp6. Coffin. Grimer. Water gun. Hit him with it. big one. It just jumped all the way down. Well, it's kind of hard to be friends with you if Buu don't know what your name is, but yeah, we can be friends. Coffee! Nice! One hit KO, let's go! Get him! Get him! Send a tentacle? That is so lame. Nice! Grimer down! Oh no, Gulpin? Oh no, you're gonna make Buu catch a Gulpin? Oh. Alright, here we go. Time to catch Gulpin. Nice, tentacle down. Buu definitely liked this ranger's armor the best. The purple armor looks really cool. Alright guys, Buu is not trying to run away anyway, so what are you doing with your turn when you could be hitting us? You're right. Now he cannot escape from Buu. That's how that works. All right. Another big old jump. This Houndour really wants to be friends with Buu. Oh, it failed. Again, Houndour? Why again? He is just the goodest boy. He got out! No more wasting Pokeballs! Yes, he's ready to purify! Pokeball. Buu does not have unlimited Pokeballs. Buu don't even want this Gulpin. Stop wasting Buu's Pokeballs. You make Buu mad. Okay, that's what Buu talking about. Buu do not remember that episode of Pokemon. We'll have to watch that at some point. And our food bill is sixfold. The Gulpin said gulp. Greasix! Oddish and Cacnea. Oh, that's really cool, Xanias. You will be an uncle soon. That's cool. Just blast them with fire. Just blast them. Eat them good. Yeah, one hit KO. You know, there are some things about this game that are similar to Final Fantasy. You're not wrong. Cacnea used Absorb. It's super effective and did nothing. Wow, he's got a full team. Buu would really like to have that Shroomish. Buu loves Shroomish. Lotad! Slightly less vulnerable to fire-type attacks. Nice. Shroomish down. Okay, Lotad is within range of being beaten by a fire or by an ember. No problem. Oh, Buu accidentally clicked Pineco instead of Lotad. That's okay. He's out. Oh, it's the level difference. Okay. C-Dot! Look at that cutie! Buu wants C-Dot! We gotta get C-Dot! Ladybug and GTFO. Alright, now it's just Buu and this C-Dot. This is probably a bad idea. Oh, Buu already regret! No, Buu regret! No, don't do it! Ah, Buu, sorry! Quick, Pretty, tell Buu, is there another chance to get C-Dot later? Darn. Buu did it dumb. there's better grass Pokemon than Seedot, but Buu likes Seedot. Cool. Buu got attacked by a ninja? Corla. But Shiftry is okay. And because it's a shadow Pokemon, it automatically starts with an attack that it can hit people with. And then by the time you purify it, then it's just gonna have good moves. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that to Houndour. So if Buu go back outside, Buu can fight that guy again and have another chance. Buu will try. Hold on a minute. Nope, he won't fight Buu again now. Was Buu running? Buu didn't even notice. Ooh, got him burned. So duo down. Hello, Red. Thank you for joining stream. good night? That's great. Ooh, we got close. We got close. That Talo fast. He fast. When are they finally going to get that guy to spill the beans about that purification research? He might be the authority on purification, but if he won't talk, our work's not going anywhere. Wah! What are you doing there? Beating you up, loser! Misak. Oh well. Ooh, got that burn! Let the burn finish it! Yeah! Burn for the win! Do is work on my research. Don't disturb me, please. Another ninja. Get that swine up! Splat! Swine up down! Spin the red! Oh! It's a shadow Pokemon! Chop it down! Hey, Kai! Welcome! Not too bad so far. We fought some completely ridiculous Power Rangers that there were 6 of them and they all share the same brain cell. And we caught several new Pokemon. We got Houndour. Houndour is cool. And he's already better than Poochyena, unfortunately. So somebody lost their spot on the team. No, Prinny! Don't say it out loud! We could have not told him that! Buu is gonna name Houndoom Dante and make sure he knows how to use Inferno. Top 10 anime betrayals right there, Prinny. Superman, welcome! Wait. Which Pokemon do you think looks like Beerus? Which Pokemon do you think looks like Beerus? Nature is impish. Boo's gonna guess that it makes his defense low. Beerus, hairless cat. Houndoom, Doberman Pinscher with bones. Buu is not seeing the comparison here. Flashfire is a great ability, though. Ah, high special attack. Buu will take it. Buu will take it. Because he's a glass cannon anyway, right? He's really not in this fight to be getting hit. He's in this fight to slap you harder than you slap him. So it's fine for Buu. XD001's failure is going to send our plans right off the rails. I wish we'd finish up this research and get out from this dank underground warren. Wah! Who are you? Where'd you get in from? Literally, he said Espion, Superman. He just said Espion. Clam pearl and corfish. Corfish! Corfish corcor! What does using one hand have to do with reading chat? Exactly, Kai! What are you doing, Superman? You're just catching yourself in 4K. Buu would actually say that Mewtwo is probably the most likely candidate to be a Beerus Pokemon because he literally Hakai's people. And he's also purple. And he's very cat-like. Mew is supposed to be like a cat, and Mewtwo is his clone, which is slightly more anthropomorphized. So Buu would say Mewtwo is the Beerus Pokemon. That's true. Buu's planning on getting Mewtwo in Fire Red, but everybody voted we do something else instead of playing the post-game. But it was on the agenda. Go to the Unknown Cave, or whatever it's called after the Elite Four, and get that Mewtwo and name it Beerus. But everybody was like, no more old school Pokemon, play something else. So Buu's playing something else. While you're jorking it? Oh man, Superman, you are just like, all of your morals have just gone out the window, haven't they? Uh-oh, Supersonic! Who's Laverina? Oh boy. There's a Pikachu poster on this locker. There's a little guy. And so you were auditioning for the voiceover job by jorking it? Did they make you sit on a black sofa while you did that? 500 what? Cause if it's INR, you're getting nothing. You better make sure you know what kind of currency it is, because 500 INR is absolutely nothing. You are not getting paid if you're getting 500 INR. Okay. Kai. it's a big project that needs multiple people. Buu and Kai are, like, right here, so just let us know if they need more people. Long pink hair in twin tails? Okay. Please, Professor Crane, when will you tell me about your purification study? I do so want to know. That will let me power up my XD001. I so made it myself. Don't you think that would be fabulous? Well, Boo's not gonna beg you on stream or nothing. You've got to be joking. I would never cooperate with people like you. Oh, but why? I so don't get it. Why would you refuse an offer so wonderful as this? I don't care how often you repeat yourself. I have no intention of helping your shadow Pokemon plan. Artificially slamming shut the hearts of Pokemon, it's inexcusable. Put a stop to it immediately. Oh, you're so mean and close-minded. You won't even try to understand how marvelous it is to help my XD001. Naps! Yes'm, Sister Lovrina. This is all your fault. Professor Crane is oh so cross because you were so rude when you invited him here. Ah, there's Prinny's messages. Boo keep hearing the message sound but see nothing, so Boo had to switch to live chat. For some reason, top chat just doesn't like Prinny. As soon as Prinny is not the top anymore, we just can't see his messages. You can't be serious. Listen to the man already. He's been saying all along that he won't help our shadow Pokemon plan. I can't hear you. The plan is perfect. XD001's condition was off by just a little tiny bit. Being off by just a little tiny bit is enough to make it drop a ship. And would you look at the uproar? Naps! It's so all your fault what happened, every tiny little bit. So, you do something about it. Naps, was it? You have my sympathy. What a nightmare it must be to have someone like her as your boss. You put a lid on it. When it comes right down to it, it's so all your fault. Come on, help us with XD001. First, we need to talk. I'll teach you why it's such a bad mistake to create shadow Pokemon. Did you come here knowing that this is a Cypher lab? It doesn't matter now. Since you know that we're here, we're not about to let you go free. Solox. Why are you being gross, Prinny? That has nothing to do with why you can't talk on live on top chat. You just wanted to say something gross for no reason. Ralts? Who want Ralts? Yay, Mareeb can go bazzibbit now! A boy Ralts. It would have evolved into Gale. Yeah, he really can. Boo has been privy to some of the foulest things he can come up with, and hoo-hoo boy! Since we've got so many people in chat right now, Boo would like to let you guys know that this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Boo will be at Anime St. Louis, live and in person. And we're actually going to try, and Boo cannot promise how well it will go, but we're going to try to do some vertical live streams IRL. Okay, Boo's going to be there with Raditz, and you can see Boo and Raditz at the convention, and we'll be doing convention stuff live. And we're going to see how that goes. So if you have something in particular you would like to see Boo doing at the convention, let Boo know, and we will see if it's possible or not. effective? That was a good one. And they would all be dirty words, and you would be very sorry and very embarrassed. Okay, but it's working. Also, Buu thought the dragons were resistant to water, fire, and grass, and it had nothing to do with electricity. Try to catch Numo. Wow, okay, fine. Whatever you say, man. Be like that then. All of them? Okay. Also call it lightning sometimes too. Why is that? Is there like some other game, like Final Fantasy or something, that causes us to refer to it as lightning? Wow, that Numo really twerked out because he got hit by Shadow Wave. He was like, What? Why? Yeah, which actually makes no sense whatsoever because thunder is the sound, not the electricity, so... So we used Mud Slap on Numo and it said not effective. But Numo's a fire type, isn't it? Is it also ground? That's weird. Who didn't play very much Dragon Quest? Ah, so it's Thundershock that's not affecting it. He's tweaking. This field can now be purified. Kinda wanna leave. Alright, good night, Kai. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, almost there. A couple more of the cheap ones probably will do it, and then we can get all 3 of them purified. Let's go back to that town. Alright, let's go get these 3 purified. Wind attack. Charm. Special attack up, attack up. Okay. Is good. Aurora Beam, let's go! Charm. Special attack +2. Level 19. Attack +2. Body slam, okay. We don't need charm. Charm can GTFO. Sort of, a little bit, yes. Oh, Spiel level up again, okay. Special defense and special attack and defense are great. He's Chonk. We gotta just name him Chonk. But we're not. Are you hoping to get Buu to dub the one that Buu is in? Buu will have to take a look at it. If it's Super Buu or Kid Buu, there's not a whole lot Buu can do about that. Buu can kind of go, oh, 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 but that's all Kid Buu ever says, and Buu cannot do Super Buu voice. Mareep is evolving! Alright. Well, that was cool. Boo's not expecting that right out of the gate. What a team we've got now. A team so strong. Maybe a little bit too strong. We gotta get our starter out in front and let him do some work now. has calm nature. Seems like that's making its special attack or maybe special defense go up. We've got a pretty cool team now. Let's pop a save. All right, back we go. Does anybody in chat know what level Teddy Ursa evolves to Ursaring? Is it like 37 or something dumb like that? Huh? Well, if it isn't a tiny little intruder. Tiny this. That's not too bad. This is a lot more complicated than it looks from the outside. Ooh, critical hit. Yeah, why do they keep falling out of the ceiling? That's so weird. Yay! Claudius level up! Aylmer. He's a big old squishy. Look at his old squishy self. Bye-bye, Squishy! Good level up! Very nice. Ooh, he found an antidote. Cool. Have you heard? Prototype XD001's final adjustments are behind schedule at headquarters. Well, that's good. You're gonna get to have a baby in your life and not have to do any of the hard work. Enjoy, baby. One day when it's a little older, you'll have to do things like explain difficult parts of life and, you know, teach it a little bit about how to be a person and, you know, be nice and helpful and not mean and rude. But that's later, you know, and you'll be older when that time comes and you'll know something about something. For now, you just get to hug the cute, giggly baby. And then when you're done, you give it back to Mom. I've heard Lavrina's getting incensed over this. What? A kid in the lab? Hold still so we can catch you, kid. Buu gonna beat you up. Buu gonna beat you up. Right, it's not gonna be, you know, maybe not 10 whole years, but almost 10 years. And by then, you'll basically be, you know, some kind of adult. You'll know something. Keenan Von Kaiser, thank you for joining. Got the why not? Okay, good question. Buu's favorite soda is, Big Red root beer and Mountain Dew Purple Thunder. But Buu is currently drinking Zero Sugar Dr. Pepper at the moment. So it's not in the top 3, but it's the one Buu drank the most by far because it tastes real good and no calories. But if you just ask which one Buu think is the yummiest, it's those 3. Alright, we beat this guy up. Is the second guy gonna fight us too? Man, Claudius is just getting all the levels. Bum bum! Oh, it's his turn now. His name is Coffee. Dustox and Wingle. Okay, let's smash. It's not good for you, it's just not bad for you. There's a big difference between something that isn't bad for you and something that's good for you. Alright, Evanescent gotta level up. Woo! Big 3s! Very nice. It's gonna go Confusion, yes! Let's go! Finally! Alright. We don't need Tail Whip. Buu normally drink Buu's favorite sodas once every couple of months because they got so much sugar in them. So Buu usually drink Zero Sugar Dr. Pepper because less likely to get fat. But, you know, when we go to some special places or some restaurant or we travel or something, Buu will get the good ones. trying to lose weight? What does it have to do with summer? Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, a great ball. Buu has never heard that before. Buu drinks sugary drinks all summer long, especially if they're cold because it makes Buu feel better. Uh-oh! Carvana is a shadow Pokemon! Psychic is not effective against Magnemite? Why? Oh, Claudius went down! We don't have... Maybe we have one revive. Who can't remember? Alright, well... We need Dante. What is going on here? What is happening? Get out of here, Magnemite! Stop wrecking Buu's team! Superman can't decide what he wants to do. A minute ago, he was watching the stream, then he was playing Dead by Daylight, now he's playing Warframe. He just doesn't know what he's got going on tonight. Shadow hold? Okay. That don't matter none. Okay. Just so you know, every time you do a thing, Buu's PC tells Buu what you're doing. So you are not safe from Buu. Buu is always watching. Oh, Oswald can't be switched. Okay. Go snack ball! Got him! Her name is Nopia! Buu would like to Nopia right out of here! Wow, the game is lagging. That's not normal for Switch 2. Alright, Evanescent level up. Got a close-up of Nopia's butt for absolutely no reason. Woo! Get wrecked, Jigglypuff! Who messed you up? The whole game is lagging really hard. Buu is concerned that it might crash. Buu switch feels a little bit hot. Well, we're barely 2 hours into the stream, so we can't just quit that early. It's too short. We didn't get anything done. Woo! Hot switch! Oh boy. Yeah, the fan is running super hard on this guy. All right. Alright, it seems to be a little better now. Phew! I never thought that Cypher's big man would deign to show up here in person. I saw him real flesh and blood, and he's menacing. The sight of him gave me shivers. Master Greevel is supposedly making a personal tour of all our Cypher facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so he can proceed with his plans without ending up with a fiasco like last time. What? Who are you? You suspicious intruder! How long were you there? You might just be a kid, but we can't let you walk out. His name is Klotz. The people's names in here are so weird. Somebody's name was Misak. That girl's name was Nopia. Who forgot to switch Pokemon? We need somebody who's at least weaker than Oswald. Oswald is our strongest guy. He just absorbs everything. Oswald doesn't need more levels. Yazanias? How many other species do you know in the universe? Tell Boo about some of the species you know. We're not gonna just let you say dumb things like that in chat and then not address it. Shroomish! Who wants Shroomish? Kecleon is tough. The thing about Shadow Pokemon is that Shadow attacks are super effective against every Pokemon that's not a Shadow. So, against regular Pokemon, they're pretty tough. Against other Shadow Pokemon, they're nerfed. Nice! Boo used its color change ability against it. Of course, Oswald leveled up. Great. Just what Boo needed. And Florence leveled up. But you know who didn't level up? Evan. Pokemon that Boo needs to level up? That one didn't level up. No more potions. All potions gone. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay, good. Oh. Oh. No critical hit. No critical hit. Okay, we're gonna try to catch it now. I'm not gonna push our luck anymore. Go snag ball! We got it! Shroomish catch! Who loves Shroomish? Shroomish so good. Now we've just got to get to a PC and get him out. Did you maybe come to rescue Crane? Don't bother trying. You don't know how scary Lavrina, she's in charge here, can be. Something like Norglac? She looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. Please don't fight Buu. Please, just sit in your chair and don't fight Buu. Buu's tired of fighting. Please don't stand up. Thank you. Okay, Buu found the ID card. You stay right there. Don't fight Buu. Buu found another great ball. Oh no. Please? Okay. Just let Buu out. We can do something after Buu has used the machine to heal the Pokemon and switched everybody out. Then we can do something. Not before. Teddiursa found something again. Oh, good job, Claudius! He found a super potion, just what Buu needed. Alright, back down we go. Buu just remembered that there's at least one elevator that Buu has not tried yet, but Buu is tired. You understand, don't you? It's wrong to turn ordinary Pokemon into shadow Pokemon against their will. Please, won't you help us to stop this shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Crane, I understand what you're trying to say, but I can't help you. Whoa, aren't you that kid I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? Buu? Is that really you, Buu? Are you trying to tell me that you came here by your lonesome to rescue Professor Crane? It's too bad I'm still a member of Cypher. I can't very well let you folks go now, can I? Come on, big boy, let's have a fight. You snagged my Teddiursa from me that time. I'll give you this. You've got guts to come here alone. But I'll fix you good so you'll never get out again. Murkrow and Rhyhorn? Dang. Buu made a mistake. Buu is going to use one of those synths on Shroomish right away and get his get a grass type attack like Absorb or something out of him. Buu forgot. So we have a bit of a problem. It'll be okay for now. Nice. Ow. Not cool. Rhyhorn down. Okay, Slack Off is up next. That's good. Who forgot? What Pokemon they got? Slack Off. Okay, Slack Off don't matter. We can just send whoever we want. Ooh, that would be pretty creepy. Hey Rose, thanks for joining stream! Aha! You got poisoned! That's what you get for touching Shroomish! This Murkrow is just like, I'm gonna do a super effective attack to whoever's available for me to hit. I don't really care who. I'm just gonna do the super effective one on anybody. It don't matter. You have a gift for Buu? Thank you for the gold coin, Rose. Evanescent finally level up. Nice. 3-2-2-2. Very good. Metagross is right up there with Garchomp for one of the strongest aces of a champion of a region. Like, Buu just finished Fire Red, and we had no trouble just walking straight through the champion's team because he just had the starters of the region, or he had a starter and he had a couple of strong grass, water, fire types, whatever. He just had some really basic Pokemon. Metagross is a game changer. He will do that Meteor Mash on you until you don't want to play Pokemon anymore. And Garchomp is just an invulnerable wall that can do serious damage. So it's Steven and Cynthia. They're like the two, and mostly because of Metagross and Garchomp. All right, Dante level up. Not as good, but still acceptable. Professor Crane, you folks don't have the foggiest notion about how big and scary Cypher is. It's not smart to resist. You can go on about the poor abused Pokemon and all, but you should think about your own selves. That's my advice. Boo, did you really come here by yourself? That's amazing. But it's dangerous here. We better get out right away. My worst fears turned out to be true about Cypher. They weren't wiped out. This is just one of their bases. But the details can wait. Things could get complicated if they return. Let's get out of here quickly. Okay. We got some stuff to do before we can leave, though. A leaf stone? A leaf stone? You mean the stone that Buu could have used on C-Dot if Buu caught one? Is this a one-way door? Yeah, it sure is. Before we leave, we really want to check out that other elevator that we didn't use. It's this one right here. Where does this go? Is that an item over there that Buu didn't get? What is this place? Beating Cynthia just by saving right before her and then repeating the battle over and over until Buu got good rolls, because Buu had plans to defeat all of Cynthia's Pokemon, and it turns out those plans only work 20% of the time. So Buu just had to keep doing it until it worked. Game, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You just wasted Buu's item for no reason. Why would you do that? It's so annoying. Buu thought they were great. Cynthia's just really strong. Alright, it knows Mega Drain now. That's what Buu wanted. You what? You what? Alright, man. You should not even be here. This should have been a safe room with no encounters. Now you're gonna get it. Buu is just gonna lay into this guy like it's nobody's business. Watch out! Wow, good one. Have you ever played the Pokemon Ranger games? It was a game on Nintendo DS where you get the little stylus pin, and in order to catch Pokemon, you have to draw circles around them. That game was hard. Buu beat it. Buu got all the way to the end, but oh. Bum-ba-dum. An ether, okay. There seems to be yet another room in this area that Buu has not gone to yet. Ah! 3 super potions! Well, that's good. This is no place for a child to be sightseeing. Buu also played that game, where it's like each character in the game is a famous person from Japanese feudal history, and they all have one Pokemon, and you don't catch more Pokemon. You just meet these people, and their one Pokemon can join your group, and it's like a turn-based army strategy game, and you're trying to use your team's Pokemon to conquer the entire Japan. Buu didn't get very far in that game. That was super hard. Didn't annoy you? What are you trying to say there? Good job, Evan. Yeah, Buu figured it out. You gotta be careful with that. You do that a lot. Just randomly drop a single word from a sentence that you really need. Hey, let's go! Evan pushed through the confusion twice in a row. And it's down. Bum-ba-dum. There really ought to be another thing over here. But there isn't. Pretty annoying. Like, there's no reason for fighting that guy. You could just take the item and leave. That's the guy Buu saved. His name is Dr. Crane. We're gonna take him and get out of here now. Uh-oh. Oh, hey! You snuck Crane out! Lavrina, this child here, he's the intruder. Oh, wait. I so have not heard about anyone leaving anywhere. Professor Crane is going to be very busy. Oh, so very busy. So please be a nice boy and don't disturb us. We're going back to the HQ lab. Stand aside, please. Going back? Seriously? You are so joking. This so happens to be where you work from now on. The way she talks is so dumb. After all, we so need you to keep working on your studies. You so are the key to our plan. XD001, the ultimate shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. Stop that nonsense. Do you seriously think that I would help you do something that horrible? Oh, that Naps. He so must have made a boo-boo again. I so have to punish him lots. Boo-boo? Really, girl? Boo's gonna punish you. Little boy, maybe you can convince Professor Crane. You should tell him to study our XD001. You see, our plan is to make shadow Pokemon that can never be purified. XD001 is only our first prototype. So, when we work out the problems, we can make combat units with XD series Pokemon. Wouldn't that be just peachy? But we so need the professor's cooperation for our plan. Please, sweetie, can you ask him nicely to help? No. Oh, how nasty, you silly boy. So you won't help me with our XD001 either? Oh, you'll be sorry now, but you will so understand. A little hurt is so persuasive. Why did you spin? Why are you spinning? Stop spinning. Yes, it is old, but it's so old that a lot of the young people who watches Buu's channel have not played it before. So no spoilers, please. Also, Buu has never played this game before, even though Buu knew it existed. So Buu don't know anything about the end of this game. Please don't spoil. Ow! Why you gotta be like that, Beautifly? disc down. Yeah, this is Boo's first playthrough of this game. When it came out, Buu rented it from the store and played it for like an hour and then took it back. Good level up, good level up. Roselia? I'm gonna stomp Roselia. Hey, Raditz! Thanks for the lurk! Alright, Xenias, stop defending yourself, it don't matter. Roselia down. Ooh, Delcatty. At this point in the game, a Delcatty could be troublesome. It's a shadow Pokemon! Well, we gotta catch it. We gotta catch it. Ooh. Ooh. All right. We'll see how it goes. We'll probably be fine. Shadow Rush. Ugh! You better switch out. Yeah, you're done. You're done. Okay. Let's bring out some heavy hitters because we're having a little bit of trouble and we want to catch this thing. Come on, Oswald. And there goes Evan. Dang. You hate to see it. That chip damage. That's okay, though. This is who we wanted anyway. This is what we were gonna do, so here we are. Oh, that hurts. Stop it! She did that walk with her, you know, her cat face all proud and stuff. Look at that, look at that. Alright, well, we got our Thunder Wave off, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, this Delcatty is really making a mockery of our whole team. It's not fun. It's not fun. That was a critical hit? Oh, that was awful. Yeesh. It's quite tanky. Some say it's the tankiest. Come on, snag ball! We got there! Okay! What on earth? How could you be strong? Big money. Ooh, I so hate to say this. Little boy, I can't beat you right now. Master Grievous will be so cross with me, but that's okay. I'll let you owe me this one time, but you have to promise you will think about my plan next time. If you see XD001, I'm sure you will so want to help me. I'll so be waiting for you. Arena! Boo, you have grown tough, haven't you? In fact, I'm amazed at how much stronger you've grown in this short a time. I guess we'll be relying on you even more from now on, Boo. Now that we know Cypher is back, we need to move quickly. We have to come up with ways of stopping them. This time, let's really head back to the HQ lab. Oh, looks like they dropped something. What could it be? Data ROM. Here, may I see that? Handed the data ROM to Crane. This may be something important. We'll take it back and analyze it. Thanks to you, Boo, I was able to return safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you. Though it was a horrible ordeal, I learned a few things when I was in that desert lab. First and foremost, Cypher hasn't disappeared. The fact that they're still around is alarming. Worse, they're making more shadow Pokemon again. And worst of all, they're trying to create the ultimate shadow Pokemon. One that is impossible to purify. Cypher must be plotting world domination using shadow Pokemon as their weapons again. To counter Cypher's new shadow Pokemon conspiracy, Director, Lily, we did it! The Purify Chamber is finally complete! Oh my. Oh, what fantastic timing! It's finally finished! Lily, thank you! Thank you for pulling everyone together so capably in my absence! Okay, let's not waste any time! Let's all go have a look at the Purify Chamber! Let's! Take a good look, Buu. This is the Purify Chamber. Buu, your father and I designed it 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow Incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Buu, your father believed that passionately. To honor your father's wish, I put together our Pokemon HQ lab. Buu, if your father were here, I'm sure he would be delighted. While I was gone, everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Okay, Buu, we'll have you lead the way. The glorious history of the Purifier Chamber will begin with you. But first, would you be so kind to briefly explain how the Purify Chamber works? Certainly. Okay, Buu, listen closely. The Purify Chamber is a facility in which Shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where a Shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one Shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the Shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can efficiently purify up to 9 Shadow Pokemon at the same time. There is one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single Shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with a Shadow Pokemon. The number of regular Pokemon placed with a Shadow Pokemon and their compatibility are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with a Shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is. Next, the compatibility of Pokemon. Compatibility depends on the types of Pokemon involved and the directions they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see differences in purification speeds. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now, I'd like you to check the sets out. The Purify Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step onto that circular plate. A holographic image of the Pokemon involved in purification will appear. Well, it would appear that there are actually some Pokemon on the sets. When you're checking the hologram, you can zoom to individual sets. At any selected set, you can configure things as you see fit. A control panel will appear for you to pick the Pokemon you want to place on the selected set, position them, and so on. If you bring some Pokemon, Buu, you can place them on sets. Don't worry, you'll figure it out when you actually try it. We'll also be around to provide advice if you need it. First, check the hologram, please. Alright, now what? find the Purify Chamber. Using this system, it's possible to purify many shadow Pokemon at the same time. Oh, also, you can access the Purify Chamber from any PC. Be sure to try that feature. Now, the issue is how shadow Pokemon should be recovered from Cypher. It looks as if you'll have to get busy some more with the snag machine, Boo. Nine sets, one shadow Pokemon, 4 Pokemon placed around it. Depending on the number and kinds, their position, the purification will be affected. The speed at which shadow Pokemon is purified is referred to as flow. In order to heighten flow, it's necessary to boost the tempo of the set. The other thing, the direction in which the visitor in the center is facing is also important. How do you change that? For the best flow, the shadow Pokemon should be facing a regular Pokemon type against which its attacks would be super effective. Ah. Oh, Kami, that's so complicated. Finally, give Buu something to do. So, apparently they have to be put in there and left for a while, and that means we did have to give up 2 Pokemon that were just on our team. So, that's kind of a problem. Isn't Dayton the man who's always fooling around with his computer here? This is strange. Jovi wonders where he went. What's that, Dayton? Let me think. Oh, he went downstairs earlier. He had a look of consternation on his face. Kek, kek. He's not over there. There he is. Wow, I'm sorry, Professor. I couldn't decipher it. Huh? Oh, it's you, Buu. You scared me half to death. That data ROM is heavily protected like a bank vault. It would take a seriously talented guy to break through it and get the contents. A seriously talented guy, you say? Ah, Professor, I'm terribly sorry. It can't be helped. And if it's a seriously talented guy we need, well, I think I may have a solution. Who would that person be? Buu, I'm sorry to spring this on you, but can you deliver the data ROM to ONBS in Pyrite Town? Dayton, hand the data ROM to Buu, please. Oh, right away. ONBS is known as a TV network, but they're much more than that. The people that later founded ONBS were actually instrumental in breaking Cypher's conspiracy 5 years ago. Please deliver that data ROM to Net at ONBS. He's the right-hand man to Sec, ONBS's leader. I'm confident that he will be able to get at the contents of the data ROM. Gotta restock before we do anything important. Oh wow, that's really annoying. Okay. That's good. Buu is about to get upset. All swipe. Refresh. Ooh, level 17. Alright, we've been sitting on that bullet seed for a while. It feels good to teach it to somebody. Seems to be working. Not fast, but it's working. Alright, Buu Beans, we're 3 hours in. Buu has some other work to do today. Hope you guys had a good time with this. We will come back to it next week. And tomorrow we're going to be playing more Pokopia for the lunch stream. Buu is really excited about that. We will have a stream Thursday night, as usual. Krillin is finally going to be back. There's been so much stuff going on. Krillin has just been on hiatus the whole time. And then Thursday, we will have another lunch stream. We'll play a little Pokopia. And finally, Friday night will be the first day of Anime St. Louis. If possible, Boo is going to try to do some vertical streams, IRL. So you guys will see Boo live at the convention with Reddits. Okay, so we're gonna try that and see how it goes. And in the meantime, see you next time, Buu Beans. Bye-bye!